Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to the channel. It is February. Finally have kind of a warm day and the ice is melted off the water, so I'm able to actually try to get out and do some fishing. And I'm going to talk to you guys today about two of my favorite baits I like to fish. One of them, if I can grab this rod here, is the blade bait, which I have right there so you guys can see it. And the other one is the lipless crank, and I'm using a micro lipless crank right here, which is right there. And those are two of my favorite baits to fish in the wintertime. So we're going to get out here, see if we can catch some fish, show you guys how I like to fish these baits in the wintertime, and hopefully we'll catch at least one fish, maybe two, maybe a couple, hopefully catch a bunch. So stay tuned, let's see what happens. All right, everybody, welcome back. It's winter fishing. I'm gonna start off with a lipless crank. This is a Eurobaits micro lipless crank in a brim color, and I love this bait. It's a great wintertime bait. And we're just gonna get out here and see if we can catch some fish now that the water's fallen. I got 8-pound test on here with 10-pound fluoro right here, and I'm fishing my Enigma fast action rod. This is a 7.2 medium fast action, and I'm fishing my Enigma reel right here, and that's what we're chucking out here, and hopefully we can get a couple fish. All right, everybody, so it's a little breezy out today. We're gonna chuck it out there, and what I like to do, I just let that bait go all the way to the bottom, let it sink all the way down there. Once that line stops, we're just gonna yo-yo it. We're gonna pop it up and slowly let it go down. Just pop it up, slowly let it go down. We're gonna fish it real slow. Let it go back down the bottom, pop it up. And we had a fish. We actually had a fish on. We actually had a fish on. Let's try that again. We just missed a fish. First cast out there, so we're gonna let it go back down. We'll try that again, because we actually had a fish. He was running with my bait, and I just missed him. We're gonna let it go all the way to the bottom. Pop it up, let it go down. 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 We just missed a fish. First fish. He was on it too. That's a bummer. So we had a bite on our first cast. That was kind of crazy. It's actually a good thing. It's a good sign. All right, everybody, we had a fish on our first cast. Like I said, I cast it out there. I let that bait fall all the way to the bottom because we're literally popping it off the bottom. We're just gonna let it go down there. Once it hits, we're gonna just pick it up and just let it fall slow. Pick it up, let it fall slow. Pick it up, let it fall slow. Pick it up. Let's chuck it out there and see if we can get us a fish. That's a bummer, I missed that bite. That would have been nice to catch him on the first bite. But it's nice to know they bit. There's one. We got one. We got a fish. All right, first fish of the year is a crappie. All right. Lipless crank for the win. Come here, bud. I don't want to get my hooks in there. He is cold too, buddy. We got him. So there you guys go. Lipless crank. Nice crappie right there, right out the gate. All right, everybody, beautiful crappie. First fish of the year, nice crappie. Let's get him back in the water. Come on, bud, take off. There he goes, he's off. Nice, all right. I'll take that any day of the week, sweet. All right, everybody, Eurobaits little lipless crank just got me that nice crappie. First fish of the year. That's pretty awesome. I'm happy about that. All right, let's get back out there, see if we can find another one. We did not get skunked. I'm happy about that. All right, guys, we're gonna throw the blade bait right here. This is in a silver and black with red eyes. We're gonna chuck that around here just a little bit, couple casts, and see if that might produce a fish. So same concept. You're gonna throw it out there. You're gonna sink all the way to the bottom. Once it hits the bottom, you're gonna rip it up off the bottom, slowly let it fall. And rip it up, let it fall. All right, I'm back to throwing my little micro. I want to try to throw it by these cattails. Kind of see maybe something's hanging there. There's a fish. Got him. Got him. All right, another crappie. That's a nice one too. Sweet. Sweet. That's a nice one. All right, lipless crank number 2. These guys. Nice. These guys are cold. But they're biting. That's alright with me. Look at that. Nice crappie. Nice crappie. Wipe off my hands, get my phone out so we can take a picture. Alright. I'll take that. Alright, everybody. Number 2 on the lipless crank. I'll take him. See you, bud. He's off. A little bit added extra. Nice. Okay, since I caught that guy on the lipless, I'm gonna switch over to the blade bait and try to see if we can get one on the blade bait here. I've gotten 2 on the lipless. So let's see what the blade bait can make happen. We can check it out there. We're gonna let it sink to the bottom, just like we do with the lipless. Let it go all the way down to the bottom. Once it gets down there, the same thing. Just gonna pull it off the bottom, let it go down. There's a fish. That's a better fish. I think that's a bass. Yep, looks like a bass. Oh, maybe not. We got him. Let's keep him down. Keep him down. There it is. Good fight. Good fight. Yep, looks like a bass. All right, our first bass of the year right there. Nice. Nice. Look at that, guys. On the blade bait. First bass of the year on a blade bait right there. See that? Look at that. Blade bait. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Nice little bass. Nothing big, but we're catching fish, so I will take it. See you, bud. Come on. Kick off. There he goes. All right, guys, that's a silver and black blade bait. This is a Johnson blade bait. You can actually find these at Field and Stream all day long. And just a great bait and just got us a nice bass. So let's see if we can do that again. All right. Haven't caught any more fish since I caught that last one. I'm kind of going to fish this little spot right here, and then I'm probably going to call it. So hopefully we can get at least one more before we go in. That's the hope. Oh, had a bite. Had a bite. Had a nibble. A nibble. See if we might get that guy. There's one. There's one. We got him. I don't know what he is yet. Oh, he's crappie. He's coming fast and hard. There we go. All right. Number 4. Right there off of the bushes there. Man, he's cold. Easy, bud. Easy. Easy. All right, number 4. 3 on the lipless and 1 on the blade bait, but we'll take it, that's for sure. He's not as big as the other 2, but we'll definitely take him. All right, nice little crappie. That's my son on the radio. We'll take him. See you, bud. He's gonna flop around a little bit. And he's off. All right, sweet. There he is. Oh, that is not a small fish. That is not a small fish. Oh, that's a nice bass. Look at that bass. That is not a little bass. Yep, that's a good fish. Oh, look at that bass. That's a good way to end the day right there. Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's how you end the day. Look at that. That is a nice fish. Whew. That's how you end the day fishing. Look at that. That is awesome. Look at that, guys. He ate that. Mowed down that little lipless crank. Little lipless crank. Big bass. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Phew, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you end the day right there. Nice fat winter bass. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Nice fat winter bass. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you end the day. Take that out of his mouth. All right, everybody. Nice, big, beautiful bass to end the day on. That's where I'm going to leave it on. Let's get him back in the water. Try not to bust my ass here. I'm getting him in the water. Come on, get your ducks in a row. Look at that, nice big old bass. He just kicked off. All right, everybody. So this is the little bait, this little Euro bait. That little guy right there is what caught that nice big bass right now. I love these baits. They catch big fish, small fish, and just really awesome baits to use in the wintertime. Same thing with the lipless cranks. They just work phenomenal, and that was a beautiful fish. All right, everybody, so let's wrap this up. What a good little day of fishing in February. I mean, it's February 9th. It's a warm day. I think it's like 49 degrees, maybe 50 degrees outside. And I had a great time. I ended up catching 5 fish. I don't think I got one on video. I caught 4 crappie, well, 3 crappie and 2 bass. And that last bass was on this really awesome little Euro bait right here. I highly recommend these. They're amazing. That was a nice about 2-pounder. And yeah, can't complain. That's a great little lipless crank. It's awesome for winter fishing, and these really work great in the summertime as well when the bite gets tough. But I love this. This is my go-to bait for wintertime fishing. It's one of my favorites and it works awesome. And then the other one that I was using is a blade bait. Just a regular blade bait. This is kind of a smaller one. It's kind of a medium-sized one maybe. It's not too big, not too small. And that's what caught that bass for me as well, the other bass. And those are my go-to baits for wintertime. They're awesome. These blade baits you can find in different colors at Field & Stream. The Euro baits, you have to go to eurotackle.com to find those. But what a day and what a way to finish up. Nice big bass. I mean, I can't complain. That's a great way to start the year. This is my first fishing trip of the year, and I caught some nice fish, so I'm pretty happy about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something and found out there's some other baits that you can use in the wintertime to try to catch those fish, especially if you're pond fishing. If you guys don't have a boat, I'm down here at a pond and I'm using those baits and I'm catching some nice fish. They work great on lakes. They work great in the wintertime. They're just amazing baits in the wintertime, and they're really good for summertime as well. But they are my go-to baits for wintertime. They're 2 of my go-tos. They're always tied on anytime I try to fish in the wintertime. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, like and subscribe. Hopefully it's going to be a good start to your year. Obviously, it's a really good start to your year. That was a good day of fishing, and I'll see you guys on the next video. So just do yourself a favor, get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.